All right, so I'm about to go in here and start my shift, but I'll be back with more later on. So it's a little bit of fuzziness and conflicting details about what's going on with the PBC to Amazon. You're hearing a lot of different things from distribution to short-term deal to, something major. Somewhere in between is always what the real truth to what the deal is really all about. But we won't find out what the deal is all about until it's officially announced. There's supposed to be some announcement pretty soon, but you hearing it might be distributing. But listen, at the end of the day, I know people were thinking I was wishing for the downfall of the PBC. Ah, no, I just didn't like how a lot of those PBC fighters, and particularly the black fighters, were getting treated. How the non-black fighters were getting preferential treatment via Al Heyman. But of course, a lot of y'all don't understand that. Y'all on that, oh man, you tearing down a black man and you a sellout in a and all that kind of stuff. And you guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but that's usually the case. But with that being said, the thing is, Al Heyman, if he does get some kind of deal with Amazon, because Amazon is really about to heavily invest in sports. They're working out a deal with the NBA, possibly that could start in 2025, 2026. It's going to be a 10-year deal that's going to pay the NBA X amount of billions of dollars. And then, of course, they're going to eventually go after Major League Baseball. They already have the NFL. They already are working on the NBA as well. Eventually, they're going to get the NHL. But I think boxing is just going to be what you call an appetizer for them. They're not going to go full throttle in boxing unless they can guarantee it'll be profitable and they can get people to invest in boxing like they once did in the 70s, the 80s, the early 90s, where people was heavily invested in boxing. But due to the fact what you've seen in recent years, due to the fact of mismatches and certain fights that the fans were clamoring for couldn't get done, people shied away from boxing, and everybody is to blame for this. Not just Al Heyman, everybody involved, for stalling and making excuses not to make big fights. So that's been the long time problem. So hopefully Al Heyman has learned his lesson. He can't keep a stranglehold on his fighters. And I think they shouldn't be in a position where he controls every move they make. I don't like that with anybody. So, with that being said, we'll see what happens in the coming weeks. So I hope. Hey, what's up, man? So in the upcoming weeks, we'll find out the details of what's going to go on with this Amazon deal, but it looked like it is going to happen. So all I ask in return for Al Heyman, treat the fighters right, man. And another thing, start treating black media right. And I'm going to continue to call out the PBC for their mistreatment of good black media, the ones that don't want to sit up and suck up to them. And they also need to explain to their fighters why they need to be more media friendly. Because at the end of the day, you're going to see YouTubers grow and grow. And they're going to become just as powerful as the people that's on these major networks. I promise you that. But I hope Al Heyman changes. I hope he learned his lesson. I hope he doesn't blow another deal like he blew his network deal. So we'll see. Anyway, be back with more. It's your boy Town. I'm out.